Peace to the north. Peace to the north. Peace to the south. Peace to the south. To the east. Peace to the west. I done got confused where I'm at. Full circle. Peace. I know y'all see me pouring out the water. Them libations. Peace to my ancestors. We ain't gonna pour out the liquor either, even though liquor does attract spirits. Especially if you had people that died that was like alcoholics. You know what I mean? That's the first, but you know, libations to the earth. Peace to the earth. Bless the seeds. Peace to the ground. Peace to Mother Earth. Peace and blessings. And then, you know, like, the universe is a direct connection of the higher power of the source. Everything that's coming out of here is good. So, I don't know about nothing more blasphemous than littering. Throw your trash on the universe. If you connect to the universe, that's the higher power. Pick it up before you throw it up. I ain't saying, you know, it's nasty out here. People do nasty things. Don't use your bare hands to pick up nobody else's mess. But we gotta take care of this right here. It's another reason, it's an excuse for them formulating population control. You know, if you notice, during the time the pandemic first started, when we were stuck in a house, the trees grew more, the grass was greener, more animals out, animals in the middle of the streets. You know, they already don't know when to move, when the car comes or not. You know what I mean? I had homies that be trying to get points hitting them and stuff. They out there stuck. Deers, squirrels, possums, beavers, stuck. When your frequency come around these animals, they already know bullshit's finna come around. What makes us over the animals, over the plants, in tune, you know, it's 3 different life forms. It's us, it's plants, it's animals in this realm. What makes us better than the animals? I don't know. I just know the gift that we do have is we don't act on animal instincts. When a car coming, when headlights coming, we ain't gotta freeze. We know not to freeze. We know to step back from the car, not to step forward into the car. The animal's not dumb. When you see that the animals are not dumb, they just basically don't have that instinct, that higher knowledge to step back when the car comes. They run into it, and then the frequency of the car pierces the orbit, so they trying to get away as soon as they hear it, and they running into stuff. The blessings that we have from the Creator and the higher power, the Most High, is intellect. In fact, under love, intellect is the highest frequency, which is give you that, ooh, I was just gonna say something, I'll burn myself. I'm gonna tell you to give you that outer logic that tells you like not to do something that might happen. You might jump in front of this car, you get hit. But the animals don't have that. They have, here come the car, I'm gonna jump here to miss the car and they get hit. It's up to us to stop that from happening. By slowing down, pausing, I be about to crash myself. Which I had to learn, like, don't crash yourself, because trying to avoid crashing into this because you might get your ass out of here and that animal's still here. By all means, slow down, get out the way, avoid hitting that animal by all means. But don't kill yourself in the process. Energy doesn't die. It travels. People over there looking at me like this dude over there talking to himself. When I'm bringing y'all this knowledge, just know you got to be confident. Because I'm out here. I don't know who looking at me. I don't know who watching me. What they thinking about me. But I can't care. Because by the time I start caring, I done disconnected with the universe and lost the message. But the message that I got on the menu, I'm starting to write them down what I'm going to come with. You know what I mean? And let me sit this down. So the message I'm going to come with today is the terminology of black people acting white. Excuse me. When they speak of intelligence, or when a black person speaks articulate, or like me, working on my grammar, trying to deliver my message in a proper form of how words are supposed to be delivered, because words is magic. Like my father, real big on language. A professor, ex-Marine, which he'll say he's still a Marine, once a Marine, always a Marine, what he would say, but what would correct me on everything. You know, on everything. Like, I'll say, like with work, I'll be like, hey, Pops, I'm done. He liable to ignore me, but for sure he's gonna correct me. You done? Yeah, Pops, I'm done. Can I carry on with something else? Like, for one, done is when you cooking, when you preparing a meal, when the meal is done. Hey, it's done. Put a fork in it. But when you're doing some kind of work, you're finished. Say you finished, son. All right, Pops, I'm finished. All right, go ahead and carry on. So, like, I'm always been on that, you know, trying to correct myself if I say something wrong, and I'll be butchering words. I know y'all know, if y'all follow me. I know y'all know. Even like when people come from different religions, like say the Quran, and say one was speaking Arabic, it says in the Quran, the one that's mispronouncing the words, but trying the hardest, gets the more of the blessings, the higher of the blessings than somebody that it's their native tongue and they speaking this. It's the trying of it, you know what I mean? So like, but like as a black man, speaking articulate or articulating myself in a manner that makes people look like, whoa. Because you see I'm dreaded up, tatted up, I walk a certain way, been shot 4 times, twice in both legs. I got a pronounced walk. I even can talk a certain way because I was raised in the Southwest, raised in the West Coast, in the East and the Midwest, so all together, you know what I'm saying, my slang is dangerous. And I find myself talking a certain kind of way, broken English, writing. As an artist, you know, we're not writing in no proper English. We talking about we talking about instead of we're talking about. It's just like even when we talking amongst other people, sometimes we dumb ourselves down not to be seeming like we trying to be more educated than someone else, or be intimidated in another form, in another example, excuse me, you could be intimidated of speaking with someone that speaks articulately. They might have a longer vocabulary than you. That doesn't mean anything. Don't be afraid to be corrected, but as a black man that speaks articulate and try to deliver what I say in an educated manner, that shouldn't be considered as a black man talking white or acting white, because that's taken away from the black people, or the people of brown color, of hue, the Moors, or whatever you want to call yourself, of education and study, a scholar. highly educated, knowledgeable, wise man. Like, just because a certain color doesn't mean, because a person's certain color doesn't necessarily mean they're not educated, even if they have educated themselves. And as a black man that's speaking English is a foreign language, even if I'm from, you know what I'm saying, a place that was raised speaking English. Like, my ancestors had to learn this language. So as learning this language, my ancestors could have been fluent in several different languages, but had to learn this English language. And as they was learning this English language or didn't know this English language, one would be considered illiterate, and you could know a whole nother language. But anyway, that's besides the point. I'm getting back to articulating yourself, expressing yourself, whether you around the homies, in the office space, whether you at work, wherever you at. Why? Because not only are you representing yourself, your parents, where you come from, more than that, you represent a nation of people. Now you're making other people look at a black man, a Mexican man, white man, whatever you are, in another manner when they run across something. Like, now they waiting to see how this person speaks. Oh, he's speaking back, thuggish, broken English. But I've also witnessed someone of them spoke articulate, using big sentences and breaking them down properly. So I know, like, it's different degrees to this shit. So, like, when you in a store among somebody, having a conversation, walking past someone, speak articulate, carry yourself in a manner that people aren't used to people of your complexion acting like. And on the flip side, when you see a white person or Asian person or a person of a different manner, maybe talking slang, using broken English, sagging, you want to be like they acting black. You feel me? You want to be like they acting black. And that's wrong, because if you're looking at it in a negative manner, or if it's someone else looking at them actions in a negative manner, that's like embracing like a negative image of our people. So I let them people have that. You know what I mean? I don't consider them acting like black or a certain kind of color. I consider that where they grew up at, a kind of place where they might have grew up at. Maybe that's what they seen. Maybe that was what they was around. Maybe they grew up like in a culture where they look like that, talk like that, act like that. That's normally the lower bottoms where blacks was put at after segregation. You feel what I'm saying? Or after slavery, just so happened. But the broken English, the for sure, I don't know, the Paul, the Pappy, when you see someone talk even of those sayings, like yo mama, when you see like a person that's not black saying that, like, hey, what, say I can't right now, I'm under the gun, I can't think of a good example, but when someone be like, finna, or y'all, or yo, using these different words, and you hear like someone speaking like that, you would think they, a white person or another kind of race is talking black, but really the blacks that speak like that are talking white. And I say that to say with proof, as I just said, because our history didn't begin with slavery, it began past the Kemetic dynasties, you know what I mean? I mean, you gotta dig and research. So when my people were born from one place to another, they had to learn that language. And over here, you feel what I mean? It was English.